Hello ladies, and thanks for tuning in to Far Above Rubies today. Today we're talking about Psalm chapter 23 and the thought, He makes me. We're going to take just a short look at verse 2, and it says, He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. I have a question. Have you ever tried to lay a baby down to sleep who just did not want to take a nap? Did not want to go to sleep for the night? They just weren't having it. It usually looks like tears, struggle, begging, bargaining, pleading, negotiating. They just don't understand that what you're doing is for their own good, that you are doing it for them and not to them. They cannot see the big picture. They cannot see how if they do not take this rest, the rest of their day will be lesser for it. The quality of life that they live in the rest of their day will be worsened by their inability to take a rest, okay? Now, I imagine this scene playing out in so many of our lives when Jesus, in all of his wisdom, being the good shepherd that he is, leads us to green, lush, peaceful pastures and says, just lay down for a little while. Just breathe. Just relax. Just stop running 100 miles an hour. Just listen to me because I know what is good for you. We forget that he's the good shepherd. We forget that what he's doing is for our own good. And we fight, and there are tears, and we struggle, and we say, but God, I'm supposed to be over there doing that. But God, this is not my season of rest. This is my season where I'm supposed to be putting my hands to work. Lord, don't you know my season? We think we know better than he does. And it's tears, and it's fight, and it's struggle, and it's bargaining, and it's negotiating, and it's pleading, all because we think we know better. And he makes us to lie down in green pastures. He makes us. He shouldn't have to make us, but so often he does. So often he says, you took a step too far, let's take a rest. So far, you have come so far, but I need you to take a pause. He says to us, I know you want to run on up ahead of me, but I'm not ready to take you there yet. So let's just lie down in these peaceful green pastures. Let's take a breath and rest. What if I learned to trust his leading more? What if I remembered that he is a good shepherd and I am a sheep in his pasture? What if I remembered that he does not withhold any good thing from me? What if I remembered that he works all things, even the seasons of rest, for my good? What if I remembered who he is and who I am? What if I trusted him a little more? That even this green, quiet, peaceful, still, restful pasture that I don't understand and I did not ask for is for my good. He makes me to lie down in green pastures, not beds of razor blades, not beds of barbed wire. He makes me to lie down in green, beautiful pastures so that I can rest, so that I can be renewed, so that I can be refreshed in him, so that I can be ready for the next step of the journey that he has for me. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. It doesn't always feel good in the moment, but it is for our good long term. You all know Psalm 23, but I hope that you'll go and read it with a pen and a paper or with your iPad, whatever you take notes with, and just really dig into it today. There's so much that because it is internalized already, because we have memorized it, because we have known it since we were a child, that we can take for granted in this passage. So take a few minutes today, dig into Psalm 23. Be reminded that when he makes you to lie down in green pastures, it's because he loves you and because he is a good shepherd and he cares for you. Okay? He is trustworthy. Thank you for tuning in today. If no one has told you lately, you are loved and you are cherished and you are valuable. You have beautiful and tremendous worth, my sweet friend, and that worth is far above rubies. God bless you.